I'm Christian Oliva del Rio. I'm the president and CEO for the Cottonwood Chamber of Commerce. And what we've been doing here for the last couple of days is trying to keep our business community and our visitors to the area informed. So thank you everyone for joining me here. We got Tambrala Shurman here from the Vineyard's Bed and Breakfast. And yesterday we had a conversation with Mitch Levy from Burning Tree Cellars and Brenda Clauston from the Cult Grill. And now we're trying to get some information about our B&Bs and hoteliers and what are you seeing first off?
I'm seeing a lot of people in a bit of a panic, and some of it is definitely understandable.
Right.
I just was mentioning kind of scared to answer my voicemails and check my emails. A lot of people canceling their reservations and checking to see if we're still open and if the businesses are still open. And so I've been doing a lot of what I call putting out fires,
right,
and reassuring people that we are open for business. And many of the wine tasting rooms and wineries, especially in Cottonwood and Jerome, I know we're all still open and we're welcoming our guests
working together, right,
arms.
to keep things going, right? So,
Yes.
Some of the concerns that have been coming up is, what protocols are you putting into place or things that you're doing to make sure that your guests know that it's clean, it's safe? What are you doing to keep up on that? Are you having to adjust or do anything different?
I'm personally not doing anything different. People
Right.
who know me know I'm a clean freak.
Right.
So, most of my guests stay 2 nights and I'm turning rooms. So it's getting cleaned every other day and making sure that you're very, very, very vigilant at stripping all of the linens, even the mattress pads, and making sure that everything's clean and fresh for everybody, using all your disinfectants, doing your doorknobs. I, as a traditional bed and breakfast, all of my suites have private bathrooms. So you don't have to worry about sharing a bathroom with anybody, or you have your own private suite. I'm the only one in my kitchen. I'm the only one allowed due to my permitting. So I'm doing all the cooking.
Right.
I know who the cook is. I know who the maid is. I know who the groundskeeper is.
Yeah,
and that
so
person
you've got a little bit more of an advantage
doing
over
an
our
amazing
traditional
job.
hotels, right? So not only that, your guests, and I want to welcome both Dana and Michelle here. You folks are from Mesa and have come up here to stay with Tambrala, but you were just sharing with us, it's interesting. You had your vacation planned and everything's getting canceled, and yeah. So tell us what you've been experiencing.
Well, coming up here and just staying at the bed and breakfast, we don't have any media to listen to. We're just able to relax. This was our anniversary.
Oh, wow.
So I think...
You're never going to forget this one, right?
No, not at all. And we went to Jerome yesterday, and everything seemed normal. They said that there was a few less people that they normally would see, but it still seemed like there was...
Kind of nice, though, because,
very
you're
nice.
not
I
having to
could
deal
park.
with the masses, right?
Exactly.
Well, we want to thank you for, venturing out. And I think that's something that we kind of want to address here, too, with everybody, is that, our day trippers, as you were saying back, you had a lot of plans down in the Mesa area, and a lot of things got canceled. But there are options out there for people to come up for a weekend or overnight stay, and we are a little bit limited on some of the others. Sedona and Camp Verde are on limited service as well. We haven't quite heard from Cottonwood yet, but I'm sure they probably will follow suit in some way. Are you partnering with any of the restaurants or tasting rooms, or?
Well, in my business, I've always been partners with all of them. We work very closely together, and we're all small, so it's important that we all support each other and then make sure that we're helping each other. If we go to the carry-out situation, I can call it in for everybody.
Right.
We can go grab it, bring it back, get the local wines. I know if the tasting rooms are to close down, I'm sure there'll be somebody there. We could call in and order, and I tend to know a little bit about the wines around here, so I can suggest.
Yes.
But we could call that in and grab some local wines and some amazing local food, and to just come back to the bed and breakfast and relax, and which is what my guests like to do a lot anyway.
I know, right? You're in a beautiful area. Tell a little bit about your your bed and breakfast, where you're located.
Well, I am on the beautiful Verde Valley Wine Trail.
Yeah.
To me, the most beautiful part, because I'm on Page Springs Road in Cornville. That is where all the wine tours bring everybody. So it's the most beautiful because that's where we got the vineyards and the wineries, not just the tasting rooms. So I have 4 within a mile of my property. And it's just beautiful and green and lush because we've got Oak Creek and all the springs. And my property is very magical, I believe. And we've got the Tiki Bar, which is a lovely place for us all to hang out and gather. And the pool and just the 2 acres of lush grounds with willow trees and gardens. And you really, my guests, want to just relax there. Yeah. So, and Dana and Michelle are both, I call my frequent flyers. I have a lot of guests who come back. So this is their second time back. And so it's just a beautiful place to come and relax, and we can get you all the local foods and all the local wines. And I've even had, Eric Gomsky and Sam Pillsbury pop by and bring wines. Who knows? Right. So we're all working on this together. Mitch Levi and Julie are good friends of mine. Right. I keep jokingly tell everybody, come on over. I've got the place, and we'll just all hang at the Tiki Bar and have a lovely
You're able to do social distancing because you've got a large enough property where people can venture out and go for walks or hikes and enjoy some of the nature, right? That's
and unplug, because I think it's really important with all the media that's happening right now.
It's a little overwhelming, huh?
Yeah. Get away and just come and relax and know that you're going to be safe here.
Right.
And then there's lots to do.
There is.
Let's go outside, folks.
Enjoy some nature and actually, a little bit of solitude. It's not bad, but we've got safe places to stay that are still open and open for business. So remind everybody of your website, Facebook. How do they get a hold of you?
VineyardsBB.com, and you'll see my website in the calendar. Call me directly at 928-300-4313 if you have any questions or concerns. I can talk to you about that. I am a true traditional bed and breakfast, so some people are confused on what that is. I live on the property, and like I said, I know who the maid and the cook and everything is. That would be me. As opposed to an Airbnb or vacation rental.
Right. You're actually dealing with a host, right?
You have a host there. I can guide you and help you and make sure that this is a very pleasant time. And it's a bed and a breakfast. You get a full breakfast too. Right. But if you're uncomfortable and want a continental breakfast, and let's say you're just not sure about sitting down at our family breakfast table with us, that's fine. We can make sure that we get you a continental breakfast, especially if you're up in the Tiki Tree House, because it's its own chalet. Right. So you can socialize or not, but just come and enjoy the property and what this area has to offer, because it's still all here and it's still marvelous.
That's great. So. Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about the property? What do you enjoy? How's your vacation and anniversary been so far?
Well, actually, so far really nice. Because, like she said, we have this great property that you can look out at. It has beautiful grounds. It's nice and green, and it's incredibly peaceful. It rained last night. We don't get to see a lot of rain. We enjoyed that. And for a hot second, we kind of decided, well, do we not want to come, or do we want to come? And we thought about the fact that with somebody that owns a bed and breakfast, their passion is giving their guests an experience.
Exactly.
And when they give them that experience, they're going to take precautions and they're going to have attention to detail. When we walked in, our little tiki house is a lot cleaner than my house. So I felt very comfortable with everything that we're doing, and we wanted to give back to the community as well and not cancel our trip and be up here and enjoy and get away from the madness. And that's exactly what it's allowed us to do.
Excellent.
And if we have to go and pick up our food and bring it back to this wonderful, quiet, peaceful place that looks out over greenery, then all the much better.
Right. Wonderful. Well, we sure do thank you guys for, venturing out and visiting us, and looking forward to seeing you many more times. And please tell your friends. And Tambrala, always a pleasure to talk with you. And
I love you, and I love the chamber.
Well,
and
thank you.
All of our members. So
appreciate it. Well, we definitely will be spreading the word and letting people know that they can come visit you, and we're going to get all this information out. So. Tell your friends to come talk to us and let us know about their businesses too.
Okay,
and,
definitely.
We want to get the word out there and let people know that we're still here. Okay.
Yeah, and I want to thank my guests, because this morning at breakfast I said, "Hey, who wants to go do a video with me?"
I know, right?
We want to help.
Yeah, this isn't something that we don't get to do this every day.
Yeah.
Definitely an anniversary to remember.
We're giving back.
Great. Well, thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
All right.